you would fight even your own enemies. I mean, wait, the
Yeah.
Emperor is confused.
That's kind of what I do, actually.
Hey folks, I'm Mysterious JG.
I'm Bobo the Vulture.
Welcome back to Let's Play Metal Gear Solid 5, The Phantom Pain. Bobo set a little surprise in the road for some vehicles that are on their way, and
Just hoping I remember how to set off the.
well, it's the same button you use to you have to hold the L
You have
button.
to hold
that you
the
use to
L2 button that
and then
you're using
triangle.
to aim them and then hit triangle. That was what I thought, but
Yeah.
I couldn't remember.
You've got 8 down there at once.
Full
So
show.
remember that the way you arranged it, the closer line will blow up first.
Yes.
And
So I need to wait for guys to get to the second line.
yeah.
Also,
Don't destroy the truck. Yeah, I think this is it.
I need to back a little
Yeah,
farther
and
away.
don't want to be where they can see it, of course. I thought they were coming.
I guess with the Dragon Mic D mic, I could hear them.
Yeah. I can hear that now. See, they're not rushing fast or anything like that.
Enemy presence
armored
detected.
car
The
coming
map has been updated.
It's a regular old truck. And now the armored car behind you can blow up.
Detected. The map has been updated.
Yeah, that's the path. Now,
What do I do here?
well, you're gonna want to just keep chasing it, and eventually, I guess, hope it slows down. Either that, or I don't know, shoot at it. But you don't want to blow it up. I got myself stuck in a situation too. Problem is, I don't think it's gonna. I mean,
The enemy's on combat alert. Now that they know we're chasing
yeah, 'cause
them,
it
target
got
will
into a
get
panic
to its
when
destination. Hurry up and find
shooting
that
me
truck.
at it maybe. But they went into panic mode when there's a huge explosion. But someone, yeah.
Oh shit, shit. Shit.
Yeah. This is kind
I
of.
guess
where
I somehow thought that.
This is
I
where
mean,
I
it-
started running into
I
trouble.
mean, admittedly, it would have been the dumb thing for them to do, but I kind of thought that once they saw that they were under attack, they were all going to get out and try and figure out what was attacking them. And that's why, like, as soon as I hit the first one, I started making a run to try and cut off the truck because I figured the truck was going to stop, which is dumb. But I thought, like, by the game's logic, that would be
Yeah.
what would happen.
I don't think I'm gonna drink that tea. I'm a little questionable about it now too. Yeah, no, I was listening though. Yeah, it's this is where things got kind of difficult.
Unfortunately, I mean,
'Cause I don't-
fortunately, it seemed like from where I was, we had enough time. You're gonna have to make a run,
Cypher's plans.
but we
You
just
can
got.
view the escort unit's predicted route on your map. The target should link up with them somewhere along it.
But if you can, and I imagine you can, make quick work out of sniping these guys.
Well, see, I don't know what to do any different from what you did.
And it may just be that instead of like you set up armor, you set up weaponry to blow up the first armored car, and then just quickly switch to a grenade launcher. I basically got into the mode of trying to cut it off. Then when it didn't stop, I didn't feel like I had time to set it up with a grenade launcher
Yeah.
or to switch because like it would start rolling away, and I would be. Part of the reason I was sticking so close to the truck too is because I figured
Well,
that would.
see. I don't know if the grenade launcher is a good idea or not.
Well, yeah.
I was telling you that because I couldn't think of anything else for you to try. The only possibility is if you manage to, it'll eventually have to come to a stop. But you'll be
These guys all have helmets.
You'll be right back to combat alert because it's going to stop when it comes up to an outpost.
Right. Stepping. Excellent.
Damn it.
It's alright, he's making a beeline.
I want to get that.
Fourth guy.
Yeah.
It's alright, he's still going to be on combat alert for a while. Also, I don't know how your shot is there against the terrain. Nope, you appear to have made contact.
Yeah, this mission would be way easier if we had the EMP mine, which
I disable those vehicles, sure.
yeah.
You know, and ifs and ands or possible ands, we'd have to meet the cops,
You gotta extract
as
him.
they say. You may want to get up just to, just to distract him from waking the other guy. I don't know how much the Jeep slowed them down, although it may have been the first round of C4 just blew it up,
Yeah, they were
along with
kind
the
of
armored car.
Subject on board. Leave the rest
they
to
were
us.
kind of close together. The other thing I'm not too sure about is like
Or
once
they're
you-
setting it up here as a chase vehicle.
Well, that's probably what it's meant to be for. 'Cause I feel like once he's in panic mode, he'll probably just drive right around it, but I don't know.
Yeah. Now you may not want to, you may not feel like you need to set a row of 4 the way that I did. Also, you are setting it so the one farthest away is also going to go up, or the one farthest along their path is going out first,
That's true.
which might work. We don't know really yet what the best way around this is going to be.
That one goes further apart.
You could still set them up on this road heading up. Just set these 2. Now, it had an armored car in front.
And I had one behind.
Had
if
one
that's what
behind.
killed you.
Yeah. Uh,
No, no, it was the cannon fire from that thing killed
Yeah.
you. And I think that was basically a bit of bad luck. But
yeah, you're thinking if you set them far enough apart, you might be able to destroy both armored vehicles, and
I'm
then
hoping so. And then
take the Jeep to make chase,
yeah,
or just try and hit it with a grenade launcher.
I'm gonna have to wing it.
Well,
I think
yeah,
when I
but-
finally won this thing, like the truck just kind of
Got stuck
got
somewhere
stuck.
on
Yeah.
some terrain. You might be able to do that. You might be able to bump the truck with your Jeep off of the beaten path.
But you have to be careful. You don't want to destroy it, or it's an automatic mission fail. Which is one
Because
of the
then
things.
you don't get to see what was in it.
Yeah.
It's almost like in his mind. He thinks if they don't get the truck itself, they don't get to see what's in it.
Again, things that don't make sense. Oh, geez,
Yeah.
you don't have a great view of the... Oh, okay, you can see the dim light of it. It's sort of just to the left of that tree.
Yeah,
So
I
that's
don't
not
really have
bad.
a very good view of it when I duck all the way down.
Well, yeah, but you know now, as reference point, that tree is basically where it is. Just to the left of the tree. If you feel like you want to hunch. Okay, yeah. And the second one.
Yeah,
dimly
now we
glowing
get the
over there.
painful hanging around waiting for them to show up.
The hanging around,
Trank-
waiting for stuff. that's-
Quiet, tranquilize that truck.
I mean, she's super Silent Assassin Brown. if you could get a shot on, if you could get a target on the driver, could she trank them?
No, there are things we can research for Big Boss where they can pierce glass, but I don't think you can get that for Quiet. And we
Oh.
certainly don't have it yet.
I knew that you couldn't get that for like a silenced pistol. I didn't realize a sniper shot wouldn't.
Well, I
pierce
mean,
glass.
it's firing a dart.
Well, yeah, but it's firing a dart at a lot higher velocity. I don't know. I mean,
Yeah. I mean, if we were willing to kill, this would be still
a difficult
difficult,
mission,
but
easier. And I mean, we are willing to kill. I don't imagine every one of these armored cars and tanks are coming out of this.
no.
They're just sleeping, everyone at home. They're
We
just like, oh,
we
it's-
sent them to a farm where they can run and play.
right?
All right.
I hear vehicles. I see flashlights. Well, headlights, spotlights. Spotlight on.
Enemy presence
That truck.
detected. The map has been updated.
Alright, so that happens.
I missed it.
Alright. Get. Alright, switch to your grenade launcher.
Enemy presence detected. The
Oh,
map
it's stopping! What the f-
It stopped for the Jeep, and now it gets really fun.
But it wasn't a rock!
The Inhumanoids are here!
The evil that lies within!
I completely forgot to actually start a timer.
mission info has been updated. The map has been updated.
Okay, here's the issue. They automatically start moving towards you. If they detect you, they run towards you. If they don't detect you, they like slowly wander towards you.
Yeah.
Anyway, which to me seems totally unfair.
It's totally unfair. Also, that one tank, if you can manage to elude the skulls, or knock them out, or whatever it is that needs to happen to the skulls,
Yeah, I don't.
you can Fulton the tank.
The way I got through this off screen, and it took me, I tried a couple of things. Ultimately, what I'm doing now is what I did. I led them away from the truck, and then I circled back around them and got the truck. Because if you go Fulton the truck, they detect it, they shoot the balloon, and they kill you.
That's fair. I mean, it's not fair,
Yeah.
but I could see where that'd be if I were superhuman.
So I'm kind of like borderline. Do I want to try to Fulton the tank? I think that would get me detected.
Yeah, probably.
The good news is we did get a new checkpoint, so like basically just you had just a shitty luck with you not getting
Just
the
didn't-
truck to
I didn't
stop.
knock it out right the right way, but it goes into sort of a
But we don't have to do-
premeditated
yeah,
plot sequence.
We don't have to
after
do that again.
Yeah.
So
I don't suppose Quiet could be any help here, could she?
I don't think so. I tried, like I was getting headshots with silenced weapons, and it was doing nothing. They do have little meters there. I mean, in theory,
They have knockout meters.
the idea of capturing one of these guys alive, I like the idea.
R&D team's
Development
leveled up.
project has been added.
Oh no. Now you're looking the wrong way to properly crawl.
There are actually more enemies because one of the bonus objectives is to extract the truck driver, who will be over there freaking out and like gibbering around because he's been infected with
bloody
weirdo
gibbery
stuff. Yeah.
Oh, they've got weirdo stuff they're infecting people with?
Well, check. Yeah, I mean we've seen it before with the Russian soldiers who were just kind of like standing in place and like weird and
yeah, with all the black mist that like floats
yeah,
around
and
them
there's
or whatever,
locusts
and then
with them. And
yeah.
There's something unsavory about these characters.
These guys just don't seem right somehow.
Yeah.
I'm not sure what it is.
So I don't know if they're far enough away yet. This might be a mistake.
Yeah, maybe I mean, play it safe. Be young Zaphod here. I mean,
And I have this sudden like almost suicidal desire to go in and start researching something. Because we got a bunch of new research stuff available. Like,
No,
this isn't the time.
not the time, not the place.
Sorry about that too. Yeah. Mine tastes pretty funky, so I think that milk is.
It's a little bit. Oh, geez, you're out in the road.
Oh, yeah, it might be easier to see here.
So now you would theoretically be able to extract the truck. If you extract the truck, do they just give up and leave, and
No.
you can extract the tank in peace?
If you extract the truck, then your mission's successful and you have to exfiltrate, which I did on foot.
Well, sure, you would run. You would run from this.
I crawled. No, I crawled away.
Oh.
It'd be really nice if they had lost track of me and were now continuing to crawl that direction.
Oh shit. Stupid rocks!
Stupid rock. Stupid rock.
Well, the tank could be your testing case. If you're feeling ballsy.
I don't want to get spotted by this guy either. But that's a bonus objective you get.
Yeah. See a shit veteran, is he any good?
I figured it would be like a plot thing where you would actually learn about crazy disease.
Leave the mission
The
area
mission
by
info
chopper
has
or
been
by land.
updated.
Do I have to get up to Fulham? No. Shit.
You could take a jeep.
This Chief has been a real friend to us.
Or maybe they don't notice.
Leave the rest to us.
Come on, time to show some Bobo levels of driving expertise.
Marker placed.
There's a cliff there. They thought about it. It's not like it's a sheer cliff.
Marker removed. Marker
You're gonna have to
placed.
drive through
There's
the
gonna be an
outskirts
enemy
of
base
town.
over
Yep.
here.
Gotta be.
I just want to get chopper. Get through the chopper.
Enemy presence detected. The map has been
How
updated.
dare you! How dare you steal my enemy presents?
You dare to steal my presents? You dare to die. Please, the enemy guards. Please don't pay that close attention. Oh, you saw my driving skill when I played your short clip of Big Boss driving around in the Jeep with 3 tranquilized child soldiers.
Detected. The map has been updated.
Driving out here.
Exfiltrated hot zone.
Alright.
Yeah.
That's right, bitches. Checking out the jeep.
Extraction arrived at Mother Base.
Flaming Dingo had a service cross. Then we got an armored vehicle. Not a four-wheel drive.
Mission complete. Great work.
P. Aw.
I still feel
extract-
bad that we only have 2 D-Dog shields.
Yeah.
Or only 2 D-Dog shields strong.
Because we accidentally kept kicking him. And it got blown up once. So, yeah,
Yep.
D-Dog has kind of had a rough time with it. So yeah, that actually went smoother on screen than it did off screen, but that's roughly how I did it
Yeah.
before. And you had the right idea. You got
Search the
unlucky with
truck you recovered.
you had your Jeep too close to
There
the
were two
explosives.
primary types of cargo. First, drums of malachite, a copper ore.
Then
That
some
took up most of
zoisite.
the truck bed. But malachite isn't valuable
Yeah,
enough to
from that.
warrant an escort. The real cargo was likely the second item, a shielding container. The
It contained the
contents,
shield.
yellow cake. That's right, the raw material for a nuclear weapon. That might point to the weapon to surpass Metal Gear Emmerich told us about. But who can say?
Emmerich?
Thing is, there isn't a lot of it. Not enough to make a nuclear warhead.
Nuclear weapon.
Give us some time. We'll look into it. Try to figure out why they had this under such close guard.
Did we learn anything from the infected weird truck driver guy? Like, I was kind of hoping they would, you know, study him.
Well,
Then
I mean,
again,
he's
maybe-
probably just a truck driver. It's like, I got
No,
got
I mean
my
studying,
manifest today to
Like, I meant studying him, like,
studying his gibberitis.
yeah.
Yeah.
I don't know, maybe it just means I'm going to infect everybody with gibberitis.
Hey, it's me, man.
You're roaring. A lonely buffalo.
No, we all know that Vulture got killed as he was rushing to assist Big Boss in the battle of the original Mother Base.
And little known fact, but the helicopter, the guy who was the surgeon on the helicopter was named JG.
Side-ops list
So-
updated.
This is an emergency.
Mission list
We had 2
updated.
intel team agents undercover at the PF, Contract Forces of Africa. The CFA have captured them both. They don't have long to live. You've got to get them out of there ASAP. This means Cypher might be getting wind of our existence. We may need to move more cautiously from now on. I just hope this incident has nothing to do
Please
with them.
select a mission.
I've added the details to your mission list. Don't let them down, boss.
So that's the next,
Glory.
next major
That's the
mission.
main mission, yeah. So the question is, do you want to go back to Mother Base?
Yeah,
I
figured
feel like
go
we
back to
should-
Mother Base.
Well, I guess no.
Shower.
We didn't find out that there was a way that you could do it. There should be a way to visit Emmerich. And I feel like Emmerich probably is getting some more questions now that they've discovered
There
that
is a way
Cypher is after Yellow Cake.
There's a way to visit Emmerich, but we haven't done it yet. There's going to be a scene coming up where he starts talking about a new weapon, and then there comes a marked map point where you can actually go, and you actually can go into the room with them, and it's irritating because you can't draw weapons in there, and you can't actually physically reach him. So I was like, I really wanted to like tranquilize them and see if they had goofy stuff for that, but you can't. But yeah, that's coming up. I've been trained to resist.
Yeah.
I just can't stop thinking about the humorousness of charades.
Dr. Strangelove. That tickles.
Thank you for that.
Oh, I'm sorry. That's not the kind of thing that's ever been alluded to in a Metal Gear game.
No. What am I doing here?
Staff assigned.
I don't think that actually changed anything. And we had new development stuff, but I don't know if it was any of it was stuff we care about. But
Please specify a project.
it doesn't seem like any of it's stuff we care about, unless we want to get better stealth camo.
Well, I don't think we've researched stealth camo at all. Because why would you do that? Also, it's going to take up some minor metal. Not much, but still minor
Yeah,
metal.
that's true. That's what we're waiting on for. I guess I should be paying attention to whether we're using minor metal in our deployment.
I think you were looking at fuel, cutting down the fuel resources. which
Yeah,
I
because
guess
that's
we've
usually
done,
that's
but-
usually what the limiting factor is.
As soon as we researched our machine gun up to where we had up,
Oh, great! Now the enemy
now those enemy guys won't
Frico
have-
unit won't be able to use
Please
shotguns.
specify a project.
Hey.
Oh, we could
that
research
I keep
blood
seeing
camo.
that. I keep seeing this, but it's for
It's for
the
the
robot.
Yeah, it's for the robot. Does the robot have stealth camo? Is he like a larger
Please
Mark III?
specify a project.
I'm not sure.
Because like the last time that we went through, we didn't the original playthrough that I ended up doing of Metal Gear Solid 4, Guns of the Patriots, didn't really do that much with the Mark III or the Mark II because I thought it was kind of silly. But
You were correct in that.
by the way, but there are definitely sequences in that where it's like this is actually really fun to just play around with, just have him scoot ahead and just zap dudes.
So you want to go back to Mother Base? You said you were gonna actually leave soon-ish. Do you want to
like
do
another hour probably? But
well, we'd certainly have time for a return trip to Mother Base. And at some point, I gotta hand you the controller back too.
Please select support helicopter requested.
no, you didn't really have a chance to play that long. You just played basically the tail end of that mission. You want to start another side up, or
Well, I just called the helicopter now, so.
well, yeah, but I mean, it doesn't take long to go to Mother Base, get some morale up, and take a shower. What did I figure what would happen to ghostly visage? A big fuzz.
Completely lost track of where he was going there for a minute.
Set down some more traps.
Oh yeah.
This is B-Quad. Arriving shortly at
Oh, you have all of them for some reason.
This is B-Quad. On station at LZ.
These animals really enjoy,
Helicopter.
yeah, like they just like helicopter landing zones. Good.
Are you even still with me?
Are we even still together? I don't know sometimes.
I have to spend some more time with D-Dog. Yep.
Okay. So yeah.
We spent more time apart. I'm gonna go to the other side of the helicopter.
Ah, we got the emblem of the Emperor
Extraction
Scorpion.
arrived at Mother Base.
I got another ape.
Good. You captured it alive.
Legendary gerbil smith.
Yeah, we did get an Emperor Scorpion, so that's nice, right?
Pretty badass.
So scorpions and gerbils hang out together a lot, I guess. If this
you
were
find
like
5 dead gerbils and a scorpion.
if this was like a turn-based RPG, you'd run into a party of 5 gerbils and 1 Emperor Scorpion, like in the back. Sorry for Scorpion.
Oh, you know what? I should listen to this while wandering around on Mother Base.
Well, yeah, or yeah, you could do that.
We got more deployments.
Please select a mission.
I think, yeah, we actually do.
Yeah, we could send another team out. They're already dispatched on that.
Flashlights. Shield.
Now, the one that we've already accomplished, the ones we've already accomplished, those stay done.
I think they stayed done for some certain amount of time.
Unit
I don't know exactly how long.
So, like, by the time we get back to playing again in a week or 2 weeks, we'll be like, ugh, well,
Please select a landing
I guess it
heading
doesn't really
to
much
Mother
matter what you
Base.
did before.
All your food's spoiled too.
Mm.
I
I
figure
want-
it's photosynthesis that's spoiling your food.
Let me tell you a story about a guy named the Dude.
What was the? Who was the Steve Buscemi character who died? Because I just remember at the end of the movie, it's like, that was a good story. Didn't like all of it. It was a shame that Danny had to die or whatever whatever his name was. But anyway, I remain a cowboy and have cowboy adventures. In the old west art of the old west. Seriously, what's with the one short glove and the one long glove? I mean, I don't... Fashion choices, lady. Okay, well, as long as there's a good reason.
This is weird. Here's our diamond dudes.
I'm a dude.
Caution, heavy mist anticipated.
I'm sick of heavy mist. I just got done dealing with like crazy locust mist.
Thank you, boss.
Boy, I'm sure glad there was a fence behind you, buddy.
Yeah.
Done that before. Yeah, we're gonna have a game over in Strider for the NES.
That's what's gonna happen.
Boss, I have the report on that cargo we stole from
Please don't
Cypher's truck.
listen to my report while you're in the
The PF
shower.
was
It
transported
weirds
two
me
days.
out.
The analysis of that malachite has come back first.
Then the analysis is
The
suicide.
compound is copper. There's also a small amount of cobalt. Nothing unusual so far. Southern Zaire is a well-known copper belt. However, in addition to
Even you
these,
knew about
we
that in your
also detected a
ignorance.
trace
You're
amount
in
of
geography.
uranium. The content percentage, though, is too low for nuclear development. It most likely came from Shinkalobwe mine. That's where the uranium in that area comes from. The mine's closed, as all the high-purity uranium ore dried up a long time ago. But you could probably still find it there in small quantities. That said, there are plenty of other uranium mines that are in operation, like in Niger, Namibia, South Africa. Why go to an
Corn,
abandoned mine
green
to scrape
peppers,
up whatever's left and ship it out in mass
onions.
quantities without refining it? They were transporting that yellow cake too, which would suggest they have the technology to refine uranium. Anyway, that about sums it up. Unfortunately, the analysis of that yellow cake is taking a little longer. I'll let you know when it's done.
Is it,
Shortly.
There's one other tape.
is
right?
there pudding in the yellow cake in the mix, or
Is there chocolate frosting in this yellow cake?
exactly? That's the kind of things that I want to know about. So one other tape, huh? I don't notice another tape.
Was there another Africa Today?
Oh, yeah, there's another Africa there.
Zero Risk Security aren't as hardcore a military outfit compared to the other two PFs in this region.
No limit
The
soldier
company
security.
sends operators to conflict regions around the world, not just Africa. They have decades of combined experience. They're also based out of South
There
Africa.
are 12 of them, and
Their
they've each been working
headquarters
for
is in
years.
Johannesburg. A lot
They
of
have
their work
1.2
involves
decades.
corporate security for South African companies, but a good number of their operators are retired South African military. So don't mistake them for a bunch of security guards.
You're safe up there.
Alright, that wasn't much there.
Thanks for letting me join the fight. Boss!
Thanks for letting me join that fight.
Even if I fail this jump, you're still gonna get punched.
Give us a
Give it to me.
that, boss.
I want you to develop a black eye. Well, there you go. Fun with Mother Base.
Well, I'll tell you what I'm gonna do real quick just to show it off because this is fun.
Oh,
This is fun for me.
Boss, got time to train with me?
Wow, damn it, didn't actually work.
okay. That wasn't fun for you.
That was fun, but what I've discovered is that sometimes you can punch them, it causes them to fall off, and then wake them up on the ground floor.
Send me on a mission.
How's that for your morale?
What a great guy to work for. Alright. I forget how long this one was, though. 'Cause
Yeah,
we
no,
just set the timer.
we need to call it a video here. That's just gonna,
Get on a helicopter.
yeah, get on
Landing
it.
zone
Roger.
confirmed.
Video.
This is Pequod. Arriving shortly at LZ.
You cannot go in a straight line to the helicopter.
Just lower the helicopter.
This is Pequod. Have arrived at LZ.
I'm putting in a call for a submarine. That's why we talk to you. Okay. Alright, soldiers.
Alright, soldiers.
Catch you guys next time. Yeah, I mean, Bubba, you can go ahead and play next. Like, you know, I have the freaking game. I can play it whenever I want. But the question becomes, should we do side outs, or should we get going on a main plot mission rescuing Mother Base soldiers?
Well,
Find out the answer next time, folks, on the Mysterious AG.
I'm Bobo the Vulture.
Thanks for watching.
Bye now.